Hello guys, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're gonna jump right back in with the Silent Ascension 1. I was hoping maybe I could get a Shiv deck since I haven't done one yet. I've brought you back. Arcane Scroll random rare cards could be run defining. Envenom works for both a Shiv and a poison deck, especially if we get something like Infinite Blades, which allows me to get a Shiv return for free. Makes it every poison. It makes it also +1 poison every turn, which is pretty solid for stacking it over time. 2, 3 question marks that way. Let's go this way early, hit these, and then we'll choose where to go from there. Alright. Immediately starting with an Envenom and weakness, pretty nice. We get to defend that as well. Only taking 3 damage that turn. Alright. 8 damage, double defend, hit. Upgrading Envenom's priority, because upgrading Envenom will make it have double the effect. As you see, it applies 2 poison, which would be significantly better. So as you can see, if I only attack once, which I will be doing often in order to try to reduce the amount of damage I'm taking, I will only be applying 1 poison a turn, which is basically nothing. It is an extra point of damage, but it really isn't substantial. As you can see, he's only taking 1 damage this turn. Playing it extra safe here because I want to be able to maintain my life as much as possible so I can take on this first elite. Looking for poison or shivs here. Interesting. Deal 3 damage to random enemy 4 times is actually quite good with Envenom, especially upgraded because that's going to be 8 poison. Or I could take a Snake Bite, retain, and apply 2 poison. Not a great card overall, 2 energy for poison, but it does have retain, so if it's ever on a turn where I have extra energy, I can play it. I do think I'll go Ricochet here and possibly get a couple of discard cards. There's a lot of good ones, like Acrobatics or Prepared, that would enable that really easily. Survivor will let me full defend this turn while also attacking multiple times. Now, the Corpse Slugs, when you kill one of them, the other one will be stunned. So if I could dump damage into this front one, it would be significantly better than just trying to fully defend. Now, if this hits the front one twice, it's as good as a strike. Or I could just go for the kill, which I think is probably the right answer instead of gambling it. Alright. Neutralize. I do have Ricochet here. And with Survivor, I can actually discard the Ricochet to play it for free. I was going to discard the defend, and I was like, unfortunately, I won't be able to defend and attack with Ricochet, but no, it's Sly. Sly means that when you discard it, it plays it automatically. That's why I was talking about looking for discard cards. So that's a free way to play Ricochet. There's another Ricochet. There's also a Backflip. Backflip is a defensive card and card draw, which is really good. Ooh. Endless Conveyor. You lumber into a shack with a bright but crooked sign that reads, Endless Feast. Hey, what you hunger? Inside, a willowy, multi-armed chef is deftly preparing bites of food and placing them onto a winding, chitinous belt. One of the chef's arms points to a side. 40 gold each. 40 gold to transform a card. Or upgrade a random card from your deck. Get rid of the strike. Give me something else. Expertise. Drawn so you have 6 cards in hand. Add a random colors card to your deck for 40 gold. Dramatic Entrance. Pay 40 gold to heal 10 HP. No, thank you. Now that you've had your fill, you continue on your way. Dramatic Entrance is... Oh, of course I... oh, Malaise. I would have loved that. Every few times you apply poison, deal damage. That would be okay, I think. Unfortunately, I would have loved to pick a Malaise here, but I spent my money not knowing I'd hit a shop. So Dramatic Entrance is really good because it's just 11 damage to all. Was hoping to draw into Survivor. Did not. Ricochet or 2 strikes? Oh, Ricochet. Ooh. You die to a Neutralize. You aren't going to do much to me. So I'll just defend. Why did I get rid of the strike? I should have discarded a defend. Oh, hello, Envenom. Unfortunately, you're a bit too late to be useful here, but Thank you for showing up anyways. I appreciate you. Sly, apply 4 poison to all enemies. That's poison and discard, so I'll go ahead and take that. I don't feel confident in taking on Elite here. I don't have many powerful cards. Ooh, rats. Now, for the rats, I do have a pretty good card to play. Now, I can take out this guy and then just defend. I was hoping I'd be able to kill more than one that turn, but that shows you the power of dramatic entrance. Well, I can neutralize you, and I'll play Expertise. Well, actually, I don't have a Sly card in my hand, so there's no real point in doing that. I'll play Survivor and just Strike. I shouldn't have played Expertise, but oh well. Now, these guys summon extra enemies if... Oh, I guess they summon it on a timer. I thought it was when you don't kill them fast enough, or when you don't kill them all at once, but there you go. Kind of reminds me of like an SOS battle from Pokemon. Dagger Spray is good. Dagger Throw is probably better though, because I need some more discard synergy. Waterlogged Scriptorium. Navigating the murky passages, you stumble upon a withered figure working a small shop. The multitude of shelves are stuffed full of damp scrolls and parchment. Noticing a patron has entered, the scribe shopkeeper snaps to attention and gestures at some implements arranged on a desk. Bloody Ink gains 6 max HP. Pay 55 gold, enchant card of steady, or something I can't afford. Would I want... I mean, I kind of would want Retain on Ricochet, because then I'd always have it in hand to discard. So let's do that. The scribe lifts the wriggly quill, and with swift, practiced movements, etches a strange mark onto your head. The mark grows bright, and then vanishes. So now... Oh, 2 gremlins in a trench coat. Now anytime I need to have a card to discard, I will pretty much always have Ricochet, which is pretty good. I'll just double defend here. You steal 20 gold every time you attack. And when you die, your little buddy drops behind you. I do remember that. So let me try to set it up so I can get a good turn to attack you. Not a great turn to attack you. Dagger Throw. I mean, I don't really want to haze. Although, it will kill you, and then it'll split that turn where you're both stunned this turn. So I do actually get a full turn to attack. And that is really not a good hand for what I wanted. Only need 5 damage. I'm not going to be weakened, so 1 strike kills, which I'm pretty much guaranteed to get. I don't want him to take my gold. Strike. I mean, let me just kill him. I was gonna try to draw with Expertise to get a discard card, but there's really no point. Grand Finale. Can only be played if there's no cards in your draw pile. Deal 60 damage. I mean, I'd love that, but not. I don't think this is the build for that. So I will go ahead and pass. Whetstone upgrade 2 attacks. Ooh, there's the Neutralize upgraded. Do I think I can take on an Elite now? Let's go for it. Take no risks, you're never going to gain anything. And I really do need to upgrade Envenom, which I've only played once. Okay, Skulking Colony can take at most 15 damage in a turn, which is 15 damage right there. So I should be able to get his poison high enough that I really won't need to worry about actually attacking him with anything. And then I get to play the haze. There we go. Now at 17 poison, I just need to hit him once every turn, and he will take maximum damage. Just focus on defending. He's dead in 2 turns no matter what. Doing 18 damage. Could I get a Neutralize? That's not a Neutralize. Could I get a Neutralize? There we go. Taking 2 damage. Oh well. He's dead. Goodbye, Skulking Colony. block potion. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain dexterity. Again, that's where the also just gain +2 dexterity is probably decent. Deflect is also probably decent, given I have some card draw. Infinite Blades would be really good with Kunai, because that guarantees an attack every turn. Backflip into... Nope. So I will just strike. Unfortunately, I don't get to play any of those. Decent potions going into this boss. Who is this boss? Soulfish? Okay. I didn't check that. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize these were different enemies. So you do more damage up front, but you scale less. This guy scales more. Alright. I'll full defend. A little scary that you scale that much. But Envenom and Dagger Throw here, so I can discard the Ricochet. Hopefully... I mean, that's optimal. That is, like, the actual optimal spread of damage there. 10 damage, neutralize, and deflect, so I get to play even more cards. That's why I love zero-cost cards, and the Silent has a ton of them. Ton of card draw. And Acrobatics would be really nice. That's just one of the best draw cards I can think of. Blur is also really nice. But Deadly Poison's right there. So I'm gonna grab Deadly Poison because I don't have many poison cards right now. Add Clumsy and gain a random relic. Go ahead. Stone Calendar at the end of turn. Deal 52 damage after 7 turns. Not the best relic, but it's out of the relic pool, so that's something. Also, that was like all of my defense. Luckily, I have gotten rid of his artifact, so I'm going to be able to hit him. Dagger Throw into Ricochet. That's a pretty good draw. And I get the extra dexterity, so I get +1 block. So I'm actually taking 1 fewer damage. Survivor into Haze. Strike, strike. And that's death. Goodbye, Punch Construct. Strength Potion would actually be pretty good. I'd rather have that over Retain right now. None of those. I'll go ahead and rest into this boss fight. And now let's take on the Soulfish. Dramatic Entrance in the opening hand is pretty good. So is Clumsy. Dramatic Entrance. Dramatic Entrance is innate, so it's always in the opening hand. Clumsy in the opening hand is what I meant to say is alright. Would I play Haze or would I rather do damage? I'd rather hit the Haze for the 4. Because that's going to end up being, what, 10 damage over multiple turns. And I unfortunately will just play a single defend. Let me Strength Potion right now, actually. Ricochet is 20 damage plus 8 poison. There you go. I'll backflip. Deadly Poison. Okay. Back out. Well, there's the first back in. 6 HP. I'd rather apply extra poison. I'll take the 1 damage here. Oh, it's straight to me. It doesn't get blocked, right? Because it's not take damage, it's just lose HP. Unfortunately, as much as I want to play you, Ricochet, I do need to get rid of those cards. And I can save you for a turn where I can actually do damage. Vulnerable. Ricochet is going to do 30. Is it? No, it's going to do 28. Attack you twice more. And you actually... No, you are dead. You don't get invulnerable. Or intangible, or whatever it's called. Goodbye, Soulfish. Oh, you died to the calendar. I forgot about the stone calendar. Fan of Knives is really good. Shivs now he'll hit all enemies and add 4 shivs into your hand. So that's also Footworks. Unupgraded Footworks because it's +1 dexterity. The extra shivs are nice. Not extra shivs, they're my only shivs. Orbis is one of my favorite ancients. The Living Rainbow. Not contagious? Very dying? Architect help you? Probably not. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Card rewards now contain cards from other colors. Yeah? I would love that. That sounds wacky and fun. Like, I would love strength. Strength and shivs now at this point. That would be amazing. Well, there's Fan of Knives. And now I just get to play a bunch of shivs. That's +2 dex turn 1. So, Infinite Blades is now a 1 energy. Is it 1 energy? It's now gonna give you a 4 damage free AoE every single turn. And I want it so bad now. For the kunai, for the poison. So get weakened. Backflip into... Not too happy with that. I am full defending though. I'd like to discard my Ricochet. More discard cards would be nice, of course. I guess I'm not going to get to defend my Ricochet. Defend my Ricochet? Oh, I'm 1 damage off. Did I get a... Okay, you know what? I'm happy with that. Goodbye, Tumbler. Okay, on to my first card reward. Ooh, Know Thy Place. Photon Cut is good. That doesn't count as discarding, I don't think, though. Know Thy Place is good, though. I'll take Know Thy Place. Ooh. I mean, I'd rather upgrade a strike. Ultimate Strike. There we go. Merchant. Good relic. Decent relics. There's an accuracy. I would like an accuracy in going into shivs, but unfortunately, I think I'd rather... Chemical X has some potential here. In fact, I will just preemptively take Chemical X because it means you can play X cost cards at 0 for 2 energy of effects, and you can't really go wrong with that. Also, pretty strong opening here. Ricochet would be 12 out. I need to block 14. So there we go. I'll hold on to Ricochet in case I could play it for free. You get stunned anyways. You're going to be... Man, I don't get to play it. Well, I get to play Fan of Knives and Envenom. So I do get to play 8 poison on all enemies and 16 damage. So that actually is lethal. See, that's a good combo. Setup Strike. I don't want any of these. Interesting choices, though. Ooh, these guys. Mites. I don't know if I've seen these guys before. An opening with Envenom, Fan of Knives is immediately a really good play, especially if Dramatic Entrance here. Wow. This deck is already starting pretty good. You're already dead. Toxic. See, this is take 5 damage, not lose HP, so that one won't it won't ignore defense. And we win this combat encounter thanks to Fan of Knives and Envenom. Vulnerable enemies take extra damage. All enemies lose strength this turn. I don't have much sources of vulnerable, and I don't think I necessarily need that. Yeah, let me choose. When you play attack, gain block. At the start of your turn, deal damage equal to the number of turns to all enemies. Bing bong! Whenever you add a card to your deck, add an additional copy. We are not having a thin deck this run. That's for sure. Fan of Knives becomes 5 shivs. Haze becomes 6 poison. Dramatic Entrance. Extra card draw would be nice. I think upgrading Ricochet would be nice as well, though. Every time you play 6 attacks in a single turn, deal 3 damage to random enemy. So I am gonna be forced to fight this elite. So let me heal. I don't have any potions either, which is a little scary for an elite fight. Keep the key, bro. A merchant? I can remove something. Oh, Ninja Scroll would be so nice. Blade Dance is really nice. The hunt is also really nice if I want goofy things, but let me get rid of a strike, buy Blade Dance. Unfortunately, that Blade Dance exhausts itself. Okay, this would be the perfect Envenom and Shiv combo. Alright, Traumatic Entrance, neutralize you. I am gonna potion it up. Strike and defend. I don't want to play Blade Dance and use the shivs until I get to play my... I'm forgetting what it's called now. Fan the knives? Yeah, fan of knives. Oh, let's say fan the hammer. This ain't Overwatch. Okay, weaken you. Dagger spray. There's a fan the hammer. Hopefully this spreads out the poison decently. Fan the hammer. Fan of blades. Get to play 12 damage and +2 poison to all. And that wins the fight. That was probably one of the easier elites to run into, given that it's a multi-hit, not multi-hit, but like segmented character. Whenever you channel status, channel random orb. Okay, I get 2 of each card. None of those are good. I don't want any of them. Hello, Hunter Killer. Get vulnerable. Get Dramatic Entranced. And, wow. What a bad opening hand for this fight. Now, if I poison you, your debuff really doesn't matter to me. But I do need some block here, so... Have you considered getting... Is this going to poison if it does 0 damage? No, it will not. That's good to know. You actually have to do damage. Yeah, whenever you deal unblocked attack damage. Yeah, I mean, that's how it's worded. And almost fully defending that turn. Only 2 poison. I don't like the amount of damage you're doing here. I'd like to expertise for something better, like that. And I guess I'll block for 2. Hunter Killer can be pretty rough if you don't have a quick scaling build. Blade Dance really isn't good here. So every time you play a card, you lose a dexterity and strength. So Blade Dance would be -3 dexterity and strength. And while that's decent for the sake of doing just quick damage, it's basically going to do no damage and make it so I can't defend. Sauce cards at random, add slimes. None of these... Lightning Rod could be good. None of these are quite what I'm looking for, though. Nah, I can get any rare card from this, which is interesting. Assuming I beat the Knowledge Demon. I think I will, but assuming I will. Ooh, do I want to play those? I guess I will. Let's just get all of the dexterity that turn. By the all, I mean 2. You need your turn, take 6 damage. I'll take that. Know thy place. Neutralize. Bad draw. But almost fully defending. Unfortunately, thanks to disintegration, I'm not. Need to remember I need 6 extra block. Can I get an Envenom? There's my Envenom. Can't play Blade Dance if I play Envenom, but it's important that I play it. I'm going to take 18 damage. A little nerve-wracking into the Knowledge Demon, given that it scales and heals itself. Envenom's up, though, so... Wow, really bad hand. Taking another 8. 14, so I didn't block at all. Alright. I would like a Survivor. Oh, I'm fully defending now, so I don't need Survivor. Strike, strike, strike. Dagger throw. Get rid of you. 15 damage and 10 poison. Make your choice. Cannot play more than 3 cards each turn. Sure. I don't know. I don't think I can afford to take extra damage here. Do that into Survivor is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm playing cards with Sly counts against that? Okay. I need to last 4 turns. That's 30 damage. That is not enough block to last 4 turns. Ooh. Wait. Oh my god, do I actually come out of this alive? Oh my god. Saved by the stone calendar. I completely forgot I had it. Wow. Thankfully. Reboot's really good. Reboot's really good. And 2 reboots are even better. Going into the test subject. Okay, interesting boss. If you burst it down, none of its things basically matter because it loses its buff. A little thief has snuck into my domain. Don't think I can't see you. Come on out. The silent steps out of the shadows. A huntress! What beckons your return to the Spire? Approach and don these blessings. Chant all cards with glam. This card has replay once per combat. Start of each combat, fill all empty potion slots of potions. The 5th card you play each turn is free. I mean, glam would double dramatic entrance. It'd double Envenom. Double Fan of Knives. This replaying is kind of pointless. Doubling Blade Dance. But, yeah, give me Glitter. Give me Glam. I like that. So this way has 4 question marks, 2 more question marks. I can pretty much avoid all combat this flow. Okay. Other than the first 3, but wow. Also, I'm sorry for you guys, but this is probably like... Oh, okay, so that probably won't work, unfortunately. Enchant all card rewards. Oh, not cards I currently have. But that does change something in that I think there's a lot of interesting cards I think I can choose now. Oh, I can't wait to see what I get. Because a lot of the cards I have right now, you wouldn't necessarily want to... What's it called? Also, let me reboot. You wouldn't necessarily want to replay. Specifically, you wouldn't necessarily want to replay the reboots, and most of my strikes and defense are useless. I thought this was all cards I had. It's all future cards, which in my opinion is better. Case in point, like Iron Wave, Sword Boomerang. I don't want them, but it means I get more choice in future cards that I could use it on. Not a good opening hand. Fan of Knives makes it slightly better. Should I play Ricochet? I might as well play Ricochet while he's vulnerable. Hello, devoted sculptor? Yes, I was about to say Sculptus because he's a cultist. Ultimate Strike. Dagger Throw. I don't think I'll actually get time to use poison effectively here. Especially into single targets. This makes it so I am gonna be able to do much more. Like an extra 6 damage, much more. Okay, it's not much more, but it's an extra 6 damage into single targets. Gold Sculpture's finished. At least he should be this turn, assuming nothing goes wrong. Goodbye, Devoted Sculpture. Card reward. Prepared is really good. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you exhaust it. Yeah, give me Prepared. And I get 2 of them. Wow. Okay, Owl Magistrate. Hit you with that. Deadly Poison, and I want to reboot. Haze. There's Envenom. I'd like Envenom. Block for 5, taking 11. Not a huge fan of taking 11, but don't really have a choice. 24, can I please weaken? Here's my weaken. I do want to ultimate strike and then I'll expertise. Okay, if I'm taking 18, I'd probably want to block. Let me blade dance at least. Single target, so I don't necessarily need Fan of Knives out. I could play aggressively. Instead of blocking for 6, do this and do another 15 damage plus 10 poison. Yeah. Gonna play a little risky here. Can't... Sight isn't actually that close, so maybe I shouldn't be playing risky. Know thy place, deadly poison, prepared. Don't need you. Prepared again, don't need you. I'll go ahead and reboot. And there's Fan of Knives. Play 4 shivs. Getting Shuriken, which would increase strength every time you play 3 attacks, would be really good. Because that would allow me to basically just scale my shivs up to insane damage. Backflip. Effect is free. Now, you die with poison. Doesn't get doesn't get reduced by the flying buff he has. Apply doom equal to damage dealt. Gain star. Gain 11 block as well. Channel Frost. Cool Headed is really good. I'll go ahead and take Cool Headed. Because Channeling Frost is good. It's ooh. Give Chemical X, obtain 2 random relics. Sure. Game piece. Whenever you play with Howard, draw a card and pawn pickup, gain 300 gold. Because I'm not using Chemical X and I'm not going to get so many more card rewards. If I get a good card reward that would have used it, though, I'm going to kick myself so hard. Ideally, I'd have Envenom there before I do that, but I don't know if I'll get Envenom. And I definitely need to defend more here. Play more defensively so I don't end up dying horribly. Well, there's Cool Headed, which channels twice. So it's 5 block and draw 2 cards. So it's basically an unupgraded backflip. Well, it also gives 2 block at the end of turn, so it's 7 block. So it is just like my backflip. I want to ultimate strike, and then I want to re-roll. Hopefully I can get something like prepared is pretty good. What did I get rid of? I got rid of my reboot, I think. Oops. Expertise. Deflect. Prepared again. That's 7 block. It's all 7 block. I think I'm gonna want to... Touch of Insanity, Fan of Knives. Now that's gonna be 16 damage, and I get Cool Headed. I want to do this to avoid damage, though. If I get an X-Cost card, I swear. Boot Sequence is innate, gain 10 block. That's first turn, good block. Ethereal, draw 4 cards. Defile, Ethereal. Boot Sequence is good. It's real good. So let me take that. 2 of them. Actually, maybe I don't want 2 of them. I forgot about Bing Bong. Oh, Fake Merchant. Start each combat confused. Snecko Eye. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, goodbye, Merchant. Fake Merchant. Centennial Puzzle. Pretty decent. I do hit a regular Merchant later, which could be good. Axebot. Ooh, if only I had good AoE. Yeah, so innate cards take up slots where you normally draw another card. So by taking Boot Sequence twice, I am basically eating 2 of my draws there, which I forgot about. Fan of Blades. Fan of Knives. I'm never going to remember the name of that card. Would go real hard here. Draw into a slide card? No. Draw into a slide card? No. we can always reboot. There's Envenom. Venom not super good into axe bots because every time they die, they're gonna end up recycling their... I'm forgetting what it's called now. They're gonna end up recycling their status effects anyways. I would enjoy quite nicely a fan of knives. I keep getting the blade dances before I can set up Envenom fan the knives, which is really sad. But it works out for us there. Now if I draw the blade dances, they are 12 damage to all plus 6 poison. Pretty good. Prepared. Get rid of Ricochet. Okay, backline's already dead. And full defending from the front line. Front line's already dead, so I don't need to worry about that. Dagger throw you. Go ahead and reboot. Shivs to all. Prepared. I mean, I guess I'll play it deflect. Oh, wait, plays twice. You're already dead. And there's only one more you left anyways, and you're the final one of you, so. Dagger throw into Ricochet. Don't mind if I do. Prepared. 9 damage. I just need to block once, so I don't have to... Oh, I don't even have to block because of the good old Frost Orb. Passive to block every turn. Not a lot, but I think it's worth it. Hey, look, this cool head still hasn't been played. I sure do love defense. I sure do love defense. And Stone Calendar finishes off. Lunar Blast. Flatten. Backstab. Backstab would be 44 opening damage with Vulnerable. I have to take it. Start of each combat, gain 4 vigor as well. Oh, man. Okay, what do I want to upgrade? I feel like I want to upgrade the backstabs. Because what? Backstab is gonna... Oh my god. So opening turn, how much damage am I doing? The answer is 135 or 37. Also known as a lot of damage. Which is really nice. We can backflip. Backflip has a red background, but it's a defensive card, which is a little weird. Because normally when I look at red backgrounds, I think it's an attack card. Really, I want a better card here. Oh, I don't need 2 reboots. Okay, I'll reboot. Don't give me slimes. There's the Envenom I wanted. There's a slime I didn't want. Alright. Blade Dance would be okay here. Now, these slimes do also act as just free stock to discard. Cool-headed. Please give me some defense. Cool-headed. Please give me some defense. Reboot. There's a neutralize. 24. It's 8 block. Fully defending this turn, impressively. Thanks to the replay cool-headeds, of course. Credit is where credit's due. I'll exhaust these. Another 10 slimes to my deck, please, waiter. Alright, I can kill this turn. I hope I can kill this turn. Boot sequence. That's, what, 28 damage? I'm defending for 28, so hope you don't mind me fully defending Slimed Berserker. The draw worked out in my favor. And you died a stun counter anyways instead of the poison. Claw! Claw! It's too late to take a claw. Way too late to take a claw. Who would do that? Well-laid plans is pretty good. I don't want two of them though. Up my sleeve is pretty good. Master of Strategy is pretty good. Power Potion's pretty good. Take Power Potion. I'll just remove a basic defend. Might just take Stonecracker. Or Master of Strategy. I'll take Stonecracker since it'll have more impact on the long-term fight. Go ahead and rest. So I'm at pretty much full HP. Alright, Experiment. This shouldn't be too hard. Was that a claw that got upgraded as well? It was. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so you enrage whenever you play skill gains 2. Oh, you're dead. You're actually dead turn 1. Okay. Can I get one of my powers or something? Yeah, I get Envenom. It's also Power Potion here. Fan of Knives. Tools of the Trade, I think, will be better, though. The reason I think Tool of the Trade will be better is that an extra draw would greatly benefit me, and getting a guaranteed discard would also greatly benefit me. Now you have Shuffle a Wound each time I receive unblocked attack damage. I don't like that. I should have vulnerabled you first. Can I get more defense? Oh, I know. Can I get a boot sequence? Fully defending. And I'll discard Haze for 3 poison. The Experiment is probably one of, if not like the easiest. Oh, I don't want to discard you. I'll discard a regular block. Probably one of, if not the easiest bosses on this floor. Because, oh my god, I almost never have problems with this guy. Alright. Reboot's pretty good. Would I rather Expertise or Reboot? I'd rather Reboot, actually, because I want to try to get Claw. Do I get a Claw? I do! Wow. What's my luck? You're dead. I'm gonna save Ricochet for next turn. Now, what is this one? This is the Powers one, isn't it? Oh, at the end of every other turn, gain Intangible. Oh, that's not fun. Well, you might be intangible, but I can still stack poison on you. And free defense. Boot sequence. Dagger throw. Prepared for free. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I don't want to play Expertise because I don't want to draw any cards that I might want to play next turn. The Experiment seems like it's cooked. Also discard Haze. Reboot. Neutralize. Oh, that was such an interesting relic, though. All card rewards are glam, as well as you can get cards from other classes. That is very fun. Also, at this point, I'm just trying to stack my dexterity and poison. $48 poison. Oh, you're burning me. That's not very fun. Well, I can discard those, of course. This is a turn you are not... Ooh, he is doing a lot of damage. Oh, I could fully defend. This turn you're not intangible, and I get 2 claws. Sun calendar hits you. Yeah, you're cooked. Should be 4 turns at most. You can discard that for free. Claw, backflip. Ricochet. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. I should have played prepared. Oh well. I'm not too concerned. This is pretty much a guaranteed win. Not at all worried. Heck no, I did it for extra draw, totally. Alright, let's get rid of this other burn. Again? Let's get rid of this other burn. Ultimate strike, strike, and you're dead. Goodbye, test subject number C12. Alright. Victory Ascension 1 of the Silent. Pretty fun. Have Shiv poison build. Architect's getting whacked and I die. New epic discovered. Travel to 15 or more question mark rooms, as well as winning a run in under 50 minutes. Second epic discovered as well for your score. Alright. Unlocked by accumulating score. Buy something. Currency was invented. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and desperate measures cost gold. Spend that gold to acquire a morsel of food, the sharpest of daggers, or a fashionable hat. Buy something. Approach any blue-clothed merchant on a green rug, and you'll be treated to a fantastic shopping experience. We don't turn anybody away. Disclaimer, this epic description was paid for by the merchant. Splash, Anointed. Put every rare card from your draw pile into your hand. Ooh. Calamity, whenever you play an attack, add a random attack to your hand. Also, I love adding random cards. Maybe it's not the best strategy, but it's a fun one. In Chapter 7, Soup. Hello, little one. The massive Tez Katara whispered to the Silent. Grow big and strong. The ancient speaks in a tender tone and scoots over a bowl of nutritious soup. Fallen cards will appear in future runs. Discard 2 cards and add 2 shivs to your hand. That's a really good card. Add 2 Inky shivs to your hand for 1 energy. Inky deals 2 additional damage and applies a weak. That's a good card. Phantom Blade. Shivs gain retain. The first shiv you play each turn deals 9 additional damage. Not an amazing card, but with the fan of knives we had, that would go great. Anyways, we did it. Ascension 1 on the Silent. Pretty good run. I'll see you guys next time.